Hi, hello. So I'm going to go over how to do a keg press. We're going to do it with this shorter keg here, and then, well, it's not shorter, I guess this skinnier keg here, and then I'll do it with a full-size keg as well, just so that we can see the differences in the kegs. I'm also going to be demonstrating two different kinds of forms with the kegs. So there's that. I did not grab the bigger keg, so just kidding. Okay, so first thing you'll want to do is whichever way you tip it is going to go into your non-dominant side. So you're going to tip it starting into your non-dominant, and then from there what you're going to do is you're going to grab it on opposite ends. And then from there you'll pick it up, put it flat on your leg, and then what you're going to do is you're going to use hip drive. So it's going to be sitting here, and you're going to use hip drive to swing it up and, like a log, roll it up your body. So with your dominant hand, you're going to be pulling it up your body, and with your non-dominant hand, you're going to be pushing it up your body. So I will demonstrate it. I'll put the mic on my collar, and I'll see if I can talk through some of the things, but this is what it's going to look like. Hands on the keg. From here, you're going to make sure that your back is nice and flat. You're ready to go. Okay? From there, you're going to tip it into your non-dominant side. And if you'll see what I did, I followed the keg. So whatever you want to do, you want to keep the implement within your center of mass. So wherever your pisser is, it's right down below. So if your feet get wider, it stays. If you have a split stance, it's going to be right in the middle of your split stance. If you're more narrow, it's going to be right in the middle of your feet. So your center of mass is always going to be at the center width of wherever your feet are. So always keep the implement within your center of mass. That's going to be the easiest way to lift. So you're going to tilt it to your non-dominant and follow it. From here, you're going to grab the bottom. Your hand is going to stay on the opposite top handle. You're going to take a nice brace. You're going to deadlift it up. From here, you're going to get it flat on your leg, like this. So it's not going to be hanging anywhere. It's going to be right here. From here, you're going to swing your hips and shoot your hips as hard as you can and roll it up your body. You want it to go right on your deltoid, and then from here, press it up. Okay? Watch that back if you need to. Okay, so now I'm going to do the big keg. I'm going to do a front angle just so that you can see. And the thing with these kegs is you always want to shoot and aim it onto your deltoid. And the battery died. Perfect. I'm going to do the full-size keg. I'm going to do a front view rather than a side view like I did last time. But the biggest thing is you want to make sure that you're putting it on your deltoid, not on your bicep. You don't want it on your bicep. That's how you have a really nice big bruise on your bicep. You don't want to do that. So again, it's going to be the same thing. What you're going to see, I'm going to tilt it and follow the keg, and then I'm going to make sure that the bottom lays flat on my leg, and then I'm going to use my hip drive and swing it up to my shoulder, not bicep. When it gets on your shoulder, you want to make sure you're really holding it up, your shoulder up. Because if you're holding it up like this, it's going to be a far easier press than if it's on your bicep. It's going to take a lot more strain off of your biceps. So let's get a nice view of that. Now I will show you a different way to clean it. If you have shorter arms, this other way might work better for you, just because you might not be able to get your arms all the way around the keg like I can. So this way, you're gonna treat it like a log. And from what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick it the same way, but then you're gonna lap it. And from the lap point, what you're gonna do there is you're going to roll it up your body like a keg or like a log, but then you're going to still put it on your deltoid like the keg, and then you're going to tilt it. So there's a little more fighting that has to happen, but I'll show you with the light keg and then with the big keg.
I was going to ask if you need help, but I don't think so.
You can come do it. I'll show you. From there, that was the front view. I'll show you the side view with the bigger keg. The biggest thing is hip drive and you're pulling it and pushing it. So your dominant hand is pulling the keg up and the non-dominant hand is pushing it up. And you want to push it up to your deltoid while you tip it and push it up this way as well. So I'll show you the side view with the big keg. So those are the two ways of doing it. The biggest thing is to make sure that you're bracing. So I take my final brace while I have it in my lap, and I'll try and get my torso on it just so that I can be connected with the keg as I hip drive it up to my shoulder. Just make sure that you get it to your deltoid, not your bicep. I can't stress that enough. But that's how you press a bigger keg, a traditional keg, and that's also how you press a skinny keg.